This is Larry Williams. I'd like to show you an indicator that I developed way back in 1973. Was the first person ever in the history of the markets to write a book showing all of the seasonal tendencies of the future markets. And this technique still works after all those years. Now, it doesn't always work, so I'm going to give you some pointers on how to use the seasonal index. What we're looking at here is a weekly chart of gold, and the green line on the bottom down here is a seasonal pattern. Typically, gold rallies at this time of the year. That's usually later in the year. We typically get rallies at about this time period. So we know in advance when to expect a decline in the price of gold. As you can see, again, it took place this year. That typically gold usually declines at certain times of the year. So we can get set up. We can see these in advance and be prepared for significant rallies or declines in gold, in stocks, in stock index futures. They work in virtually all markets. I'm going to show you that next by looking at gold on a daily basis. Now we're looking at my seasonal pattern index in green here, available exclusively on TradeShark, telling us that we should expect a rally in gold at about this time of the year. And look what happens out of the blue, a rally in gold. Also over here, we would expect a decline, especially since price had been weaker than the seasonal pattern, and we want to look for short selling opportunities in gold because usually that's what happens to the price of gold. Notice the declines we saw were pretty much started with this seasonal pattern in the marketplace. At times, price will be weaker than the seasonal pattern or stronger. You have to watch out for that. But by and large, it's a great tool to show you in advance when a trade should happen and to confirm a trade that you have set up by other techniques. Well, that's gold. Let's take a look now at an individual stock. We're now looking at one of the all-time powerhouse stocks, Walmart. Look at the seasonal pattern is for this market to come to the downside. Clearly, there's a time to sow and a time to reap when it comes to Walmart. Typically, around October of each year, Walmart starts a big rally. As we see from my seasonal pattern, the pattern suggests a rally. Despite the big break in the market, we knew to be looking for buy signals in this market. Also, since we're in a strong seasonal down period, we knew to take selling opportunities here because any sell signal you get is confirmed by the weakness that we usually see in Walmart in that seasonal pattern. It's a great tool to confirm your trades. You've seen it in stocks and futures. Now let's look at it on the S&P E-minis, a stock index. There are some really powerful seasonal patterns that you can see in my seasonal pattern index here in TradeShark, exclusively in TradeShark for the stock index futures. Oh my gosh, can this be helpful? As an example, in 2014 we had a substantial down move in the marketplace. Could you have known about that in advance? Oh, clearly. The seasonal pattern right here said we would usually decline, and in fact we did, and then look for a buy point at that seasonal point right here. That's when we usually have rallied in the marketplace. Another seasonal rally should start here, and look what happened, another seasonal rally. Pulling back, we usually have a pullback and then another seasonal up move in the market, and that's what price did. So the seasonal pattern can be very helpful for us, especially in stock indexes. The beauty of the stock indexes is they are an average of 500 stocks, so there's a lot smoother. These seasonal patterns tend to be much stronger there. As we see, the market has started to peak out and come down in the spring of 2015. Well, look what the seasonal pattern is suggesting. Lower prices, and we start to come back to the downside of the marketplace. So when you see these seasonal turn-ups in the marketplace, gosh, traders, they're just excellent opportunities to take advantage of any buy signal you get from the rest of your work. Seasonal patterns are very powerful. They really help confirm your trades. I hope that will make you a better trader. Until next time, this is Larry Williams wishing you good luck and good trading.